Good morning and once again welcome to my YouTube channel Pearson at Excel International Maths, and today I want us to learn how to find a formula for a sequence. And of course we have known that sequences are numbers that obey a certain rule, and you will realize that if you have to have numbers obeying a certain rule, that rule needs to be well stipulated. It needs to be well spelled out. And this is now what I'm calling the formula for a sequence. If you look at the key point on page 50, if the first row of differences is constant and equals to A, if the first row remember when we talked about differences, row 1, row 2, row 3, if the first row of differences is constant and equals to A and equal to A, then the formula the formula talks of the formula for nth term. The formula for nth term will be nth term is equals to an plus b. Remember, a is the difference, where b is another constant. Of course, b is another constant. When we have b being another constant, we will talk of these things, and I want us to go directly to example 7. Find a formula for the nth term of the sequence 40, and you're looking at example 7. Find the formula for the nth term of the sequence 40, 38, 36, 34, moving forward. Definitely the difference here, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So A happens to be -2. That is the difference. This is the difference. The difference means the one term minus the previous, one term minus the previous, one term minus the previous. That is how we get the difference. The first row of difference, of course, we have seen it is constant and equals to -2. So the formula is going to be an, for example, is going to be an plus b. Let's explain this. A is the difference. N is going to be the position, like nth term. The position. This is term 1, this is term 2, this is term 3 when n is 3. This is when n is equals to 4, term 4. And of course, b is another constant. So if we substitute this, we are going to have, for example, if we attack the first term, it's going to give us an, where a is -2, position of 40 is 1, plus b is equals to 40. So -2 plus b is equals to 40, meaning that our b is 40 plus 2, which is 42. So the formula for this particular sequence is, so the formula becomes -2n plus 42. And because I don't like starting statement with negative numbers, we can easily say 42 minus 2n. And that is the formula for that particular sequence. We can even verify using this formula and see if we want to talk about term 4, which is 34, and n is equals to 4. Term 4, n is equals to 4. Can we get 34? Let's see. If we have 42 minus 2 times 4, which is 42 minus 8, which is 34. And therefore, there we are. Term 4 is 34, and using the formula, we have verified that. If we want to tackle about example 8, if you want to talk about example 8, sometimes it is very easy. Sometimes it is easy to find the formula. For example, if you look at example 8, find a formula for the nth term of the sequence 1. Find the formula for 1 over 3, 2 over 4, 3 over 5, 4 over 6, 5 over 7. Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is just the numerators. So the numerator, again, we have 1 in the first term, 2 in the second term, 3 in the third term. So we can say the formula is already very direct because we have n at the numerator. In the first term we have 1. In the second term we have 2. In that term we have 3, and so on and so forth. What about at the denominator? So 1 plus 2 is 3. That means n plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 2 is 4. So that becomes now the formula. Most of the time you will find getting the formula to be a bit challenging, but yes, we are coming to the conventional way of finding the formula. So for this one, this is just like a trial and error, but of course we are coming to the real story when it comes to the arithmetic sequence. So in this one, the nth term is given by n over n plus 2, and that is just like it. All right.